This is Transformers Generations 2 packs, or Legends 2 packs. Megatron and Chop Shop, Starscream and Waspinator. Both sets are part of the, well, I'd like to say fourth wave of the new Transformers Generations 2.0 line, or if you want, the second wave of the Legends 2 pack with the figure and sort of Target Master figure. Anyway, here's a quick look at the packaging. This is Megatron, as you can see. It's from the IDW comic books. There's a logo of the IDW publishing group. Here he is, inspired by that character in the comics, as well as this one with Waspinator. I don't really read the comic books, and I just think they're very interesting, since they're very expensive here in Manila. Maybe if the comic book store goes on clearance or whatever discount, that's when I read. But comic books are nice, they look great, the story is great, but just way too expensive for me. These figures are actually very nice. I'm actually very pleased with them. In my opinion, you know, if you're still waiting for a chance to pick up any of these Legends 2-pack, these big Legends with these small mini-cons 2-pack, this is a nice wave to begin with, because the Optimus Prime and Bumblebee wave, that was the first wave, or the third wave, depends on where you are, depends on how you want to look at it. They were okay. They were a little bit disappointing at some times. That's the Optimus Prime. I don't have the Bumblebee with me, but as you can see, these two are just a heck of a lot better than that figure. I mean, I like Optimus Prime, but the way they were made, the transformation, the detail, even the size, they're pretty good compared to Optimus and Bumblebee. And as is with most, the case with most of Hasbro's toy lines, the first wave of figures aren't necessarily the best. So anyway, here's a size comparison with Optimus Prime and your standard Legends class figures. You can see they're a little bit bigger, but not quite bigger than a Legends, but not quite a Scout class figure. Not quite a Cyberverse figure either. I think this, well, they're sort of a Cyberverse figure. A Commander class Cyberverse figure, which is a little bit taller than them. I'm sorry I don't have one with me. And realize until now that they should be compared to a Cyberverse Commander figure, and that's probably their scale. Anyhow, you get the idea. Start with Megatron. There is already an IDW Megatron in the deluxe class, in the deluxe line for Generations. That's his new body. I'm assuming this was his old body before that. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong or correct. Looks very nice. Transformation is amazing. Detail on this figure is fantastic. Articulation is good enough. Lots of ball joints. And even the head swivels. Pretty cool. Here's the gun. His, keep forgetting his blaster. Anyway. Fusion cannon, I suppose. So, pretty cool. And here's Chop Shop. Chop Shop does convert into a gun. Well, to convert him into his alt mode, all the instruction says is this is the robot mode. Transform him into alt mode, you just bring him down and he's already a beetle or a scarab, whatever. That's the easiest transformation there is. To turn him into a weapon, you stick out his peg and the arms up, and he's like a big type of scissors type of weapon which you can mount on Megatron. That, man. Okay, like that. Chop Shop. Excuse me, supposed to lock it. Alright, I'll show you his alt mode combination later. Let's do Starscream, since this is a 2-for-1 video. Pretty cool. I actually like the aesthetic of Starscream more than Megatron. Transformation, I like his better than Starscream, but just an amazing, amazing figure. that Hasbro's done. Lots of articulation. No, not a lot. Sorry, just decent enough articulation. I wish they were able to rotate the bicep so he could. So it is really loose. I mean, that's just the way it's been designed. It's not a quality issue, but it's more of a design flaw. I wish they could have. He can't turn his hand downward, fist downward, to have the null ray pointing on the upper side, up on the upper side of his arm, like that. For forward, if he wants to fire forward, he just can't do it. So a little bit of articulation missing there. But the detail on this guy is fantastic, phenomenal. And Chop Shop Waspinator transforms the same way to turn him into a bug. A little bit of transformation involved, not just folding him down and then he becomes a bug. You just fold the chest plate up for the bug head, and fold this one down like that for the tail, and that's Waspinator in his bug mode. And then as a weapon, as a bug weapon, I suppose, or a gun, you sort of fold it this way, that way, and then he's a gun, he's a cannon, which Starscream can hold, I think. Yeah, like that. Bit weird, but that's what it is. So pretty cool. Let's transform them into their alt mode. Megatron, what you want to do is take him this way, put him this way, and that way. Okay. And then rotate the gun down, and he holds both guns like that. Okay. The feet, just fold them out this way, fold the legs, sorry, like that, fold them down this way, and then fold them up this way. That will form the rest of the tank, and it looks really nice. The transformation is phenomenal. I just couldn't believe they did that off with a Cyberverse Legends class scaled figure. Turret can go 360. You can go up and down. So very, very nice for such a small figure. And then this one sort of forms, Chop Shop forms sort of like a Minesweeper. Sorry, the gun mode was supposed to be this way. My bad. Like that. As you can have him here if you wanted to. You get the idea. That. Same in robot mode. Or put him up in front by folding the arms up and then splitting him. Splitting the legs that way, and they connect this way. And he's sort of like a Minesweeper of sorts for the tank. So pretty cool. Oops. Waspinator. Oh, I didn't actually... Okay. So Starscream. I mean, he has a wonderful transformation for a small figure, and I was beginning to think that the G1 figures should have transformed this way. Should have had this kind of articulation and transformed this way for them to really, really be more of an awesome figure. The G1 figures just had no articulation, but had really nice transformation. This one's not bad. So this one will really pop off. Again, as I said, it's a design flaw. It's really loose. Whole idea is to fold it this way. Cannons and null rays that way, and then just tab the forearms under the wing. Go ahead and detach that. And fold that. And there you have Starscream in his alt mode. And this guy, he just fits on top here. You can have him as a gun if you want to, I suppose. You can have him like that, or you can have him as a bug. I like that. I mean, the instructions tell you to just have him like a. I think the instruction, I can't remember, just as a bug on. I mean, I thought it was really funny, but you can have him as a gun as well. I mean, it's really up to you. But it's just funny having a bug on top of the jet. So anyway, let's just keep them in their insect alt mode for the time being, or their animal alt mode. This one's really loose as well. Keep them there, and then chop in a scarab beetle alt mode. There. Okay, so very, very nice figures. I'm very impressed. I had very little hopes for these guys. I actually thought they were gonna suck, but I like the Generations line, and these guys are part of the 30th anniversary set of figures. I mean, celebrating 30 years of Transformers. I mean, they're really nice, and they did not disappoint. It was a really very pleasant surprise at how nice they turned out, and I would recommend them. If you love this scale, if you're a big fan of the Generations line, IDW, you've got to pick up this set. Any of these sets. If you have to choose one, it will really depend on which character you prefer, Megatron or Starscream. Between the two, I think they're both great. I recommend you pick them up both. If you don't like the scale, then I guess the Deluxe classes or the Voyager classes for you. But I absolutely love these figures, and the Hasbro has done a good job on them, quality-wise, paint-wise. I mean, just the engineering on them are really nice. Some quality issues abound, as always, with most Hasbro figures, but overall, these figures deserve at least a 9 out of 10 in my book. So, size comparison. Here is an actual Scout class figure, which is way too big. And here is a Legends class figure. Again, I'm sorry, I should have brought a Cyberverse figure. They're more sort of in scale with the Cyberverse Commander figures. So, anyway, there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video review. If you did, please click the thumbs up icon at the bottom. Follow me on Twitter for my latest toy purchase, Instagram for my toy sightings here in Manila. Check out both my videos. Check out both my channels on YouTube, Chefetron and FX France. Chefetron will have the latest toy reviews, and FX France will just be relegated to just toy hauls, vlogs, and whatnot. This has been the Transformers Generations Legends 2-packs of Megatron and Chop Shop, Starscream, and Waspinator. Thanks for watching.